Hello, Aries. Welcome to your April 2023 reading. I'm Mystic Mod. Thank you so much for joining. So, I know this looks all complicated, but I just wanted to get this set up before I started rolling the video because this is my very first one doing it like this. Anyway, I will explain everything because it looks a little complicated. So this is the outgoing energy. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups. The central energy for April 2023 is the Hanged Man, clarified by the Six of Cups. Then the oncoming energy is the Hermit, which is a 9, clarified by the Six of Swords. So already we have a bunch of sixes right here in this center line of the past, present, and future. For the major challenge, we actually have the reverse 9 of Pentacles, so that's the second 9, considering the Hermit's a 9 as well. And then in the opportunity, we have position, we have the 9 of Cups, clarified by the reverse Tower, another 9, and then what's supporting you here is the Strength and the Star card. The advice card is the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is a nice placement for that. And I really see a lot of the first thing I see right off the bat is that there's so many major arcana cards. So this is really like a major time of evolution for you, Aries, in this time. So this outgoing energy, we have the Six of Pentacles, as I said, clarified by the Knight of Cups. So what I'm seeing is there's an offer made for you. So some of you, this might be a love offer, and for some of you, it'll be like a work offer. Maybe someone was offering you a job or to support your art, or something was offered to you that brought in balance and stability and good feelings. Now what I'm getting from the central energy with the reverse Six of Cups and the Hangman is that now this offer has been rescinded or something's not going well and you're feeling left hung up or hung out to dry. There's nothing you can do about it, or you're at odds, you're not feeling good, things aren't feeling balanced or reciprocated anymore. Sixes are about balance. And because we have 3 sixes and we have 3 nines, if you take those two numbers, what they have in common is the 3, and there's 3 of each of them. So I'm really seeing like a collaboration because 3s are collaborations of some sort. It could also indicate a third party situation. So maybe God forbid, but maybe someone was cheating on you, or maybe there's like a third person at work that's like undermining you for your position or competing with you for something. There's like a third party, like a competition of some sort energy going on here. And that's only for some of you. But either way, this is a time to really lean into surrender and acceptance for whatever is going on in this situation, to restore peace, to take one for the team even. The Hanged Man is really, in some of his energies, he's very much about being a martyr, but he's also very much about surrendering to the situation. And look how close he looks with his red pants and his blue top to this person. I guess you can't really see here who's making this peace offering. So maybe you're feeling stuck and stagnant and you should be offering peace and you're not doing it, or maybe you're expecting someone else, maybe you're being stubborn and your hang-ups about with your pride and your ego are getting in the way and kind of forcing this situation. The Hangman is also about looking at your tendencies, your behavior, seeing where the consequences of your actions. So this is an opportunity to see where you could do things a little different. And I see that's really what's coming up for you, because in the oncoming energy, we have the Hermit here. And the Hermit is very much about looking within. Sorry, I've got 2 cameras going here. So the Hermit is just looking at the path in front of him. He's not looking around. He's not looking side to side. He's looking within to see the truth. He's just looking where he's going and not trying to get anyone else's opinion. He's learning what he stands for. He's learning what matters to him and how to be on his own path. And then we have the Six of Swords as a clarifying card. And so to me, that says that not moving on from the situation, or whatever the situation is causing you to look within Aries. It's causing you to evaluate your situation, to evaluate what got you there, how you can make things different going forward in the future. And then I forgot to mention this, but I pulled what is this called? An Osho tarot card, and we got Beyond Illusion, which is the double tens, which in the Rider-Waite card is judgment. But the message of this card is to remind us not to look outside for what is real, but to look within. So whatever is happening here in this month is all for you to really get to know yourself better. Maybe you're looking too much outside for approval, for an idea of where you are going in this world, how you're moving, where to go, what to do. You're looking outside of yourself, or perhaps you are looking more for partners that are more attractive on the outside than the inside, and not finding people that are compatible for you because you're only looking on the outside. Anyway, so in the opportunity position, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the reverse Tower. To me, that says really strongly the opportunity is to count your blessings, to be grateful in spite of whatever comes your way, because I really do see a dismantling of your ego here, an opportunity to really take a look at yourself and improve and evolve and grow, and whatever comes through is going to be for your best and highest good. But part of growing is understanding that we can't control other people. We have to learn how to cultivate joy and gratitude and happiness within ourselves, regardless of outside circumstances, because we're never going to be able to control that. So I'm going to put the challenge card back here, which was the Nine of Pentacles, and I went ahead and clarified it with the Emperor. So I'm really getting more of that controlling energy. The Emperor is the Aries card, right? It is about having boundaries, and it's being in control of your realm and being in control of things. And reverse, he can be really domineering and petty, and to overbearing in some way. And so this Nine of Pentacles is independence and enjoying the garden and the fruits of your labor and what you've cultivated. So I think that there's really this element of releasing control, surrendering to what is, and allowing, and just being in the flow and the current of the universe, and finding peace within yourself outside of your circumstances. Again, so what supports you down here, what supports your growth and your strength, your ability to handle all this and whatever comes your way this month, we have the Strength card and the Star card, which are two really beautiful cards. So this Strength card is about controlling our urges, controlling our instincts, not letting our primal natures get in the way of us. If we want to get certain places, we have to think of the long term and not think of our instant gratifications. If you're trying to start a new business, or if you're trying to study to become whatever, and you have a test the next morning, you're not going to go out the night before. You're not going to trick yourself into thinking that you can have one beer if you know that you never have in your whole life been able to do that. So this is having the strength to control your temptations, to control your instinct, that end up self-sabotaging yourself. It's not, if someone's broken up with you, it's having the strength to not call them constantly, not trying to force them to into a decision that they don't want to make, or try and make them see things your way, etc. But it's also, so it's just having the strength and willpower to make decisions that are actually in your best interest. And then we have the Star, and the Star is, look, she's looking in a pool, a reflecting pool, and she's naked, and she's pouring water in the reflecting pool and on the earth next to her. What this signifies is like by being who you are and shining your light and offering your gifts in this world and doing your talents, by nurturing and taking care of yourself in an authentic way, you're actually taking care of everyone else. By shining our light in this world, it brightens up the whole world, the whole mass consciousness. When we're happy, everyone's happy. I just had this saying come through to me today about happiness. It says, don't let the world change your happiness, let your happiness change the world. And I think that's really coming through for you strong this month, Aries, is learning how to find and be in your own contentment and happiness regardless of the things that come your way. There's a release and surrender of control. There's like this willfulness versus willingness that's coming through for you. So try and remember in those moments where you notice that you are being forceful and you're forcing your way, or even when it feels like the world's forcing their way on you, to just, allow. Take a minute to like allow and see how that feels and be willing to work instead of getting angry or pushing back or getting defensive. And like whatever might happen this month, just release that control over it. So the advice for this month is the reverse Five of Cups. And for me, what this says is focus on healing. And again, this Five of Cups, he's focused on these 3 spilled cups in front of him. And that means that, and he's not looking at the 2 cups behind him that are still standing up. So what this says, what the message of this card is to count your blessings, like regardless of whatever has happened, whatever disappointment you have, there's always something to be grateful for behind you, something to support you. And, grief is temporary, like whatever happens that doesn't feel good is, it's temporary, and it's for a good reason. It's for your evolution and growth in this world, it's to help push you to grow and be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So I think this card is about healing, and it's also about gratitude. And that energy signature is coming through really strongly in this chart again. So again, the central energy of this month is that Hanged Man. Just allow, surrender. Look at your own tendencies, like what you need to release, what you need to let go of in order to grow. And that this Hermit here that's coming forward is helping you, is telling you to take that alone time to sort out where you need healing. We have the 3 sixes here, and it seems like something's being imbalanced, something is out of order, and it's important for you to look at which part of it has to do with you, because that's the only part that you can control. Well, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comments. Please hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends. And if you'd like your own reading, I will put a link to my Calendly or my website in the comments. Have a wonderful month. See you next month.